Hello everybody, I'm Shannon Rose, and today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me / life health update, like what's going on with my health, with the kids' health. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned for that, keep watching. Before we get into the video, I did just want to say that I added something new for Patreon members. So if you don't know what Patreon is, it's basically a place where you can get more exclusive content from me. So we post an extra videos that are just for Patreon members. We do really cool giveaways over there, where like this month the giveaway is I'm DIYing really cool, like I'm sewing stuff for people. I think next month I'm gonna do like some sort of like a puff quilt that I hand make and sew to send out to the giveaway winner. Sometimes we'll let them just choose what they want. Maybe they want like signed books or makeup or something like that. So we do really fun giveaways. We do a Zoom call every month. So all the Patreon members get on Zoom and we all talk. It's like a fun friend hangout.
And I love your vlogs. Like they're so therapeutical to me. It's like I've been watching you since I'm 14 and I'm 22. Oh, yeah. Like,
can you chat about Travis's job? I'm so curious.
Yeah, I'm so curious.
Oh, is it in the like construction building type of stuff?
Private equity venture capital, or is it more like software cybersecurity?
Never have I ever eaten entire box of chocolate or cookies alone. Never have I ever sung in the shower and thought I sounded like a singer. That's a funny one. Where we all like get to hang out with each other, get to know each other better. We play games.
Jessica.
Dang.
Okay, so Jessica, I think, won the game.
Thank you so much for doing this. I missed the last one because it was on my birthday, and glad that I saw that you were doing it today, and I'm so glad that my Zoom finally worked when I logged off and logged back in to see everyone. So,
Oh, I'm so glad you were able to make it and to play the game with us. And thank you guys, everyone, for coming.
Thank you.
This is always like so fun.
Ready to stay for.
And that's how we pick the giveaway winner, like whoever wins the game. We did like never have I ever. It was really fun. And then I'm also adding another Zoom call for members who are interested in growing their social media or how to better promote their small business on social media, how to make money on social media if they're interested in like doing influencer type things, like how they can do that. Because I think there's a huge misconception that like people think that you have to have a ton of followers to make money on social media, and that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, micro influencers are like blowing up right now. Brands are like all over that. And so yeah, making money through brand deals, through affiliates. If people have questions, I want to be able to help however I can with like the knowledge that I have. And then also we could all just learn from each other. But we also do like Q&As, we do like story time videos and just like extra vlog type videos, more like controversial stuff. If there's like drama going on, we post it over there. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that we were adding that on. And then also here are some of the past videos and videos that are going to be coming up. I'll put the thumbnails here so you guys can see if you're interested in joining. It's $10 for the month, and you can choose to just do 1 month or be subscribed multiple months. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know, and I will put that link in the description if you guys want to sign up. Otherwise, let's get into this get ready with me. Hello everybody, welcome. I'm gonna do a get ready with me while I kind of do a little bit of a life update, health update, and also kid update. We're just gonna do an all-around family update. Can I have some of this, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, so we're gonna get ready, starting out with my whipped tallow. All of the stuff I use, I'm gonna link in my Amazon storefront. I had 2 doctor's appointments today. One with my psychiatrist and another one with my endocrinologist. I know that my face gets really red once I put this on. Don't be alarmed. My skin's just very sensitive. It's not the tallow. It will do it with anything I put on it. This tallow, by the way, so good. Look how red my skin's so sensitive. If you have really sensitive skin like me, you break out easily. This has been gold. And this is the only tallow I've tried. I haven't tried other ones, although I'm assuming they're probably all the same. So if you didn't want to get this one, try like another one maybe locally, or if you have like a farm or something near you that makes it, or just like, I see sometimes people on Facebook Marketplace, like local people making it. You can always try it from them. This is like a small business, so I like supporting them. All right, so let's get into it. I had For those of you guys that don't know or are like brand new, let me just give a quick recap. I have a million health issues. I have had for a really long time. I have Hashimoto's, and I'm on like a bunch of different medications for all different kinds of things, which I hate. Like I really do not like having to take medication. I'm like living out in the forest and I want to be as natural as possible, but I'm far from that. Like I take tons of pharmaceuticals. I'm using L'Oreal makeup, you know, like, but I try to find like a balance. That's like where we're at. I'm not like, you know, claiming to be like, you know, perfect and all that. I can do both, right? Like, people think that like if you want to homestead and grow your own garden and preserve your own food, that
make a necklace for you.
Oh, thanks, buddy. That like you probably don't get Botox, right? Like it's very like stereotypical, like whatever. I am not that person. I am my own person. I do my own things and I'm very different. So like I like getting Botox. I haven't got it in like forever, as you can see. But I like getting it and it makes me happy. I like doing my hair. I haven't done my hair in a long time, but any hairstylists watching this are gonna cringe so hard. I bought this and I plan to do my own hair, which I haven't done in a very long time. And anytime I do my own hair and then I go to the like hair salon, they're like, don't ever do your hair again, like yourself, you know? Because it like messes it up. But I've gotten to the point now where like my anxiety has gotten so bad that like I really struggle sitting in a hair salon. What, baby? Do you like that?
Yeah.
Also, I have horrible ADD and I'm not medicated for it. That was part of my like psych appointment today. So clearly I'm not medicated for it. I'm like all over the place, but like, all right, let me try to focus on one thing at a time.
Mama, it's magnetic.
Yeah, it's magnetic. That's right. They're called furite putty or something like, yeah, fumite putty. I don't know. It's like the Specs brand. We have all kinds of like fidget stuff for me and the kids.
It's in the throat.
Erin's putty is like my favorite. I've tried a bunch of the different ones. Okay. Wow, I'm really bad today. So, all right, hold on. Okay, my first appointment today was my endocrinology appointment. I am taking steroids. I have been for years. Now, usually doctors will not prescribe you steroids unless you have Addison's disease because they're not, I mean, they'll prescribe you steroids short term, right? You're not supposed to take them long term because they will make your body kind of stop making its own cortisol. And so usually you wouldn't do like steroids long term unless you have Addison's disease, and Addison's disease is basically like your body doesn't produce cortisol, and so you take the steroid to help, you know, help you. So I, like a while ago, was having a lot of issues with like fatigue and just like I was just so tired all the time, like, and I don't mean like, oh, just like a little sleepy, like I couldn't get out of bed, and like it wasn't like depression or anything like that, like something was going on with like my body, right? And so I found a doctor who diagnosed me with Hashimoto's, so that made sense because I was like, okay, good, we're finding out like what's going on so we can fix it. And he also put me on these steroids and I didn't question it. I was just like, whatever is gonna make me feel better, like please help me, you know? And so I was fine. I've been on the steroids for years and didn't think anything of it. And then I moved to Tennessee and I had to get new doctors out here, and I went to like a primary care doctor and he seemed extremely concerned that I was on these steroids. And I'm on lots of other medications that like I thought maybe would be concerning, like Xanax, which I don't take every day. It's like the lowest dose, but like it's on my prescription list, and like I take it maybe like once a week at nighttime or something if I'm having really bad anxiety. It's definitely not like a daily thing, but most doctors that would be like a red flag, right? And so I was assuming he'd be like worried about that. No, he wasn't concerned at all about that. Wasn't concerned at all about
magnetic guy.
Yeah, it's magnetic, bud. My pain medicine, like none of that. He was concerned about these steroids, and he was like, we need to get you into an endocrinologist right away. And I was like, okay. So anyway, the doctors were very concerned. So then I go to the endocrinologist. I literally had like a horrible experience. If you go back and watch that video, I like had a horrible panic attack after I left. I'm really freaked out because I don't want to die. She says, because you are a unique patient and this is a really unique situation. And I was just like, okay, now like my heart kind of like sunk into my chest and I was like, okay, this is not good. Like, where are we going with this? I had not had a panic attack in a really long time. I had to pull over 3 times because I thought I was gonna pass out because I was like hyperventilating and I had both kids. And not only did I have a panic attack, I had to pull over 3 times on the way home, but I threw up. Like it made me physically sick, what they said to me. They're like prepared to be hospitalized, like they just really scared me. And so I had a follow-up appointment today with them and I was so nervous that my blood pressure was like 146 over something. And like, that's really high for me. Usually my blood pressure is pretty good. Although it's been higher, like on the higher side, like lately, which is not like me, but it was really high because I was like really scared and nervous going into this appointment because again, like they freaked me out last time. So my mom came with me, which was really nice. My mom's in town. Again, for people that maybe don't know, I moved to Tennessee because my mom moved to Tennessee, but my mom also has a house still in LA, so she travels back and forth. And so she's like kind of part-time here, part-time there. So it's really nice like when she's here because she can, you know, help me, you know, on these appointments when I'm like freaking out. And so she was able to come with me and that made me feel a lot better. So anyway, the appointment went really well. Like I did not have anxiety leaving the appointment. I was bummed because I was supposed to get lab work done today and they said no because I have been forgetting to take the steroids. This is a dangerous thing, right? Like you can't do that when you're on. I get very sick, like when I accidentally forget this. And people are like, Shannon, like how could you forget to take such an important medication? I have ADHD and I don't think people realize how debilitating that can be. For anybody that has it, they will understand a little bit more, but like I forget all kinds of things all the time and it sucks. Like it's very frustrating. Thank you, honey. But it's just part of it and that's why I'm trying to figure out a medication for the ADHD, but I hate the ones I've tried in the past. We'll get into that because that was my second appointment today. But anyway, the appointment went well. They basically said like you need to take the steroids at this specific time. So I've been taking them. Sometimes I'll forget, so I'm taking them like every other day. I get very sick if I don't take them. My body like starts to shut down and we're trying to figure out if I have Addison's or not is basically what's going on. Because the last doctor wasn't very clear. I gave them like my last doctor's information to get like all of his records and they just said like it wasn't very clear. They didn't really understand them and they're not able to get a hold of the doctor. I think because he's like retired now or something. So, or like semi-retired. I don't know. He doesn't use a computer. He's like very old school. So it was like faxed over and it was like handwritten and they couldn't really understand like, you know, doctor's writing. So she basically just said like she doesn't know and that no tests like for Addison's would be accurate because like a blood test because I'm on steroids. So it would like make the test like not accurate, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I really was hoping to get lab work done today, but that didn't happen. So basically I'm going on a trip. We're leaving Travis behind because he has to work, unfortunately, but we're going on a girls trip and we're taking the kids. It's like my mom.
Here go, Mom.
Thank you, baby. My mom, my sister, my niece, and the snowstorm. And we're going to New York and Vermont and we're going to stay in like these Airbnbs and like bed and breakfast places and stuff. So really excited about that. So when I get back from that trip, I will do the lab test and that's going to kind of let us know what's going on. And they're testing for like liver and like hormones and all kinds of stuff. Okay, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you. So that's the update with that appointment. Really nothing except for we don't really have any answers. We're waiting to get lab work because I need to be taking my medicine the way they tell me to. And I haven't been. I've been taking it at the wrong times, and it has to be done at like the very specific times. And the reason I hadn't been taking them at those times was because I take all these other freaking medications, you know, because I'm taking thyroid medicine, I'm taking Zoloft, I'm taking caffeine pill because I'm so tired all the time, I'm taking pain medicine, I'm supposed to be taking ADD medicine. Like, there's so many different medications I'm supposed to be taking that, and you have to take them all in the morning, and then some of them you can't take anything 30 minutes after, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many restrictions that it's difficult to like take all these medications. It's just so overwhelming. And so I was taking it later than I was supposed to because I had to take the thyroid medicine first and whatever. We figured it all out. And now I'm going to be taking those medicines at those proper times, and then I will go in for lab work, and then we'll have some more answers. So that was kind of that appointment for like, you know, the steroids. And then we'll know if I'm going to need to like wean off. And that's when they were like, prepare to be hospitalized and all that, because we don't know if I have Addison's and if I actually need these steroids or not. So they're going to take me off of them, like wean me slowly. And it's probably going to make me really sick. So not looking forward to that. But moving forward, we'll go, once we know more, I'll keep you guys posted with that. But in the meantime, no, not this. This is really messy. But look, you have this, and where's your construction book?
I'm not gonna get messy on me, Mom.
Yeah, baby, you are. Come here. You're so stinking cute, and I love you so much. Hey, can you go bring me your construction book, and I can show you all the new stickers you got?
Can I sit right too, please?
Okay.
Can I sit out in the way?
Oh no, I'm making my own mess. Where did the top go to this? All right. So then I had my psychiatry appointment, and God bless my mom for helping me because she took the kids into Target. So like that appointment was right after, but it was like a telehealth appointment. So she's like, oh, I'll take the kids into Target so you can sit in the car and do your telehealth appointment. And my new psychiatrist is so cool. She's like, where are you going? Because she saw me in the car. I'm like, oh, I'm at Target. She's like, well, why aren't you in Target? I'm like, well, because I have an appointment with you. She's like, all right, well, let's make this quick so you can go to Target. So she's just really cool. And I don't feel like judged by her, you know? Like, do you ever get worried about like going in to see like a doctor or a psychiatrist especially, and like you feel so judged? I know I do, especially with like new ones. So I found a good one. I'm happy with her. Yeah, it's for your eyebrows up here. Right there. There you go. Yeah. Oh my god!
Can I get a sticker?
Yes, you can. Wait, can I show everybody? Look at how beautiful Snow's coloring is. This is beautiful, honey. I'm so proud of you. This is part of their homeschool. It's like got all kinds of fun stuff for them to do. I'll show you guys in my homeschool video because I'm working on making that one today. All right, we're back. All right, where were we? My psychiatrist appointment. So I tried taking Adderall, Ritalin, Vyvanse, modafinil. I've tried like, I think probably every ADD medicine that there is. And I've taken it for maybe 1 or 2 days. That's it. And I'm like, I don't like this. It makes me tired. It makes me feel funny. I don't like it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to live with it and figure it out, you know? But recently, and I think also with kids, it's gotten a lot worse. And I think the biggest thing is like the dangerous stuff, right? Like forgetting that I'm cooking and leaving the stove on, burning food, like annoying like things are like, I do a load of laundry and every single time I forget, and people are like, oh, set timers. You got to set all these timers. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to try setting the timers. And sometimes those help, but a lot of times like I'll just turn it off and then I'll still get distracted. Like it's really bad. My ADD is really bad. And I think it's a lot worse than you guys see on camera. I just get very disorganized. I'm all over the place. And it's not like, I think most of it is in my head. And I know it sounds like crazy, but like my head is like, my thoughts are just like all freaking jumbled and all over the place. So like, I feel like for most people, remember I'm saying most people, not all people, but for most people, like, you know, they wake up in the morning, they have like a schedule, they know what they're going to do. And, you know, they start a task, they're able to finish it. I am not able to do that. In fact, I'm like, okay, I need to do this. And then I will do everything but that thing, you know? And like my closet's a disaster. Like it's just like a shit show over here. And so I just want to feel like more in control. I want to feel more organized. I want to be able to like complete things. I want to be able to like have a conversation or someone talk to me and I'm able to like listen to everything that they say. Like Travis, I feel so bad for him. Like I cut him off every time we're talking because like if he doesn't get to the point, I just zone out, and I'm just like, if you don't get to the point very quickly, like I'm no longer hearing what you're saying. I might be looking at you, but I'm not hearing you. You know what I mean? And it's really annoying for me because sometimes I want to know, and I want to know what he's saying or learn something, that he's trying to teach me, but I just don't have the attention span for it, especially if it's not something I'm like interested in. If it's something I'm interested in, then I will completely zone everything out but that thing. You could be talking to me, and if I'm looking at something, I don't hear you. It's like, it's kind of a superpower almost, and if I want to like learn about something, I will research until like I know more than experts. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like a superpower, but also it can be really frustrating. So anyway, I was talking to her. She tried me on Vyvanse, and my last psychiatrist was going to put me on it, or did prescribe it to me. And then I only did like 10 milligrams because I was scared to take it. I didn't know how it was going to make me feel. I'm always scared of taking new medication because I'm scared it's going to kill me or give me like a bad reaction. I have like medical anxiety really bad. Got every freaking problem in the book. But I took the 10 milligrams one day and I didn't feel any different. Like I literally noticed nothing. And then I just felt like really tired and I was like, yeah, this didn't work. And then I give up and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna take it again. Even though they specifically told me start 10 milligrams the first day, then 20 milligrams the second day, and then 30 milligrams and work your way up, because I guess 30 milligrams is like the therapeutic dose or whatever. So today she was like, just go to the 20 milligrams and see how you feel. But I'm scared to take it because I'm taking all these other freaking medicines and like, I don't know. I feel like my liver is just like, what are you doing? These lashes are all jacked up, but we're going to go with it. So anyway, my life is such a shit show. So anyway, that is kind of how those appointments went. The kids, my children, I love them to death, but they are also a handful. My mom did not like realize that you can't take my kids in the store, especially down the toy aisle, because they have meltdowns, which is different from a tantrum. I think people maybe that don't have kids on the spectrum or that are neurodivergent don't understand the difference between the two. They just think a meltdown and a tantrum is like the same thing. It's not. A tantrum is like when a kid gets upset and they, throw a tantrum. A meltdown is different. Like it lasts an hour. He peed himself, like because he couldn't have a toy. Because he wanted a toy in the store. I said, no, you can't have that toy. And it was like the end of the world for him. You would have thought someone was killing him or trying to murder him in the store. I had to take him out. I had to leave. And then for an hour long, he's screaming with like no breaks. And it's horrible for him. And he's suffering immensely. And I just feel so bad. And so we just right now, we cannot take the kids into stores. Like it's just... we're not able to do it. I told my mom about this, but I don't think she realized the extent of how bad it was. She got to witness it firsthand and she was just like, Shannon, I just don't know how you deal with this. Like, this is just crazy. And she's like, and he's getting worse. So, we don't have him seeing a doctor for all of this stuff right now. Well, that's not true. I did a long time ago. They said he was fine. There was nothing wrong with him. And then we got second and third opinions. So now I just need to find a doctor for him out here so that I can help him and figure out how to get him therapy. But if anybody is watching that also has kids that have meltdowns and you guys have like advice for me of how to try to help him, I've done so, like during a meltdown, this is my experience. It might be different from yours, but like I have noticed like nothing helps. Not a tablet to distract him, not going to the playground, not getting Chick-fil-A. So yeah, that's kind of the health update on me and the kids for right now. My freaking hair is falling out. Can you guys see this or no? And yeah, we're we're working. It's a work in progress. This is crazy. Does anyone else have this much hair fall out of their... This is why I'm going to get like all my levels checked, because I know that they're just like off. So this is my hair growing out, and I am going to be... Travis picked this out, by the way, for me, because I told him at the store. I don't even go to the store anymore. I just make Travis go because of like the whole situation with the kids having meltdowns. If they can't have something that they want and they see in the store, and every time we go into the store, they want something. And I'm trying to teach them that you can't just have everything that you want in the store, and then they freak out and have meltdowns that last way too long. And it's really stressful on them. It's really stressful on their sibling, whoever it is that's having the meltdown. And it's stressful on me, So I made Travis go, and he picked out that hair dye. So I am trying to work up the courage to actually do it myself, but I want to watch a few tutorials before I do. And I know if there's any hairstylists that's watching this right now, they're going to be commenting like, don't you dare dye your own hair. But I got to do it because I just can't. For one, like, I have my kids with me full time, so there's no like way for me to really get my hair done. And I don't want to go sit in the hair chair for like hours, like getting my hair done, because I just have such bad anxiety, and it's like so much torture and suffering for me to do that. And I've done it, and I'm just like over it, and I just can't do it anymore. And also, I didn't want to be this blonde. Like, I wanted to have my hair like more of my natural color, and then just have like highlights that looked natural. So I'm just gonna try to do it myself, and if I mess it up, I mess it up. It's just hair, it'll freaking grow back. But yeah, it's so weird. I have like all this gray right here, and then like here, it's like really not gray at all. It's like the weirdest thing, like where it grows out. Like, look, there's like not really very much gray here. It's like all just like right here in this area. That's like the weirdest thing. Like, it's just like here. Anyway, so I'll maybe make a video doing my hair if you guys want to see that. My hair is like so crazy. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of a little get ready with me / health update with everything that's going on. I will try to leave everything in my Amazon storefront, and I'll link that down below in the description. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, if you want to sign up for Patreon, the link is down below. And I just really appreciate you guys supporting me here on YouTube. I am sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah.